Can I have my vape on this?
Yeah, you can hear your babe. Why does everyone ask this question when I start this? I just have to clap. I just have to.
You want I want to get. You feel me? Yeah. Get right. You feel me? I had to feed the animals. How you doing?
Welcome.
I was joking.
Welcome.
Welcome. I was joking. Welcome. How you doing?
Welcome to this episode, brother.
How you doing? Oh, I have to look at the camera too.
Where are we right now, brother?
Right now, we are in Shibuya, I think.
Front of the camera's right here.
Oh,
in front of us right there.
yeah. We in Shibuya right now. Fucking.
We're actually in Harajuku.
Harajuku.
Yeah.
This is where we are. I'm a little inebriated. Got my boy Sky with me.
Welcome to this episode. This is a very special episode, the Japan edition of Kill Your Ego. I'm here with Beast. We've already had the trip. The trip is already concluding.
Yeah, I got 2 more days, or you have 1 more day.
I have 1 more day, and he has another day.
I think I have 1.5.
But we have survived this trip together on some shit.
I wouldn't say so much to survive. I think we came, we conquered. We saw, we came, we conquered. Well, however the fuck you say that shit. I'm not really an intellectual like that.
Certainly enjoyed ourselves while we were here. Everything was culture shock at first, but then you kind of get into like the actual,
Yeah, it's no homeless, man. It's no rats.
It's not like home.
It's no like.
It's not like home.
You don't smell the crime in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't.
You feel safe walking around.
I feel too safe walking around if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no.
I think the level of anxiety that I have naturally would not help. Feel me? Like I couldn't live here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real shit. Like.
Yeah. But why wouldn't you be able to actually live here though? Because like I don't know. I'm texting my family back at home and they're like, yo, you should fucking learn to teach people English and move over
that's
here.
actually I feel like that's what most people do from other countries when they come here to support themselves, is that they go to another country to teach that language type.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's super smart, but at the same time, there's mad shit that I wouldn't live here for. You can't jaywalk. You can't walk on certain sides of the street because they really abide by that shit. Like if you are on the right side and that right side is going down while you're trying to go up, they will fucking shoulder check the fuck out of you. And I don't. Yeah. And I respect that a lot, though. Don't get me wrong.
No smoking while walking.
Oh yeah, yo, that's the other thing. Wait, you smoking cigarettes?
No smoking anything while walking.
Oh, I've been doing just that. I have not like, and they haven't gotten annoyed at it yet because I haven't been here long enough for that to be an issue. But I'm actually like, can I say? I can't say it.
You could say what. There's no filter, all substance.
I'm actually retarded.
Okay.
So like, I can't really like follow rules for as long as need be. I honestly get arrested once a year. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
That was crazy.
No, it's
but
okay.
It is what it is.
That's gonna we're gonna clip that for later.
Put that bitch in.
We're gonna put that bitch in the trailer for sure. Yeah. I've certainly had like a really great time, kind of having you as a like a partner in crime.
I was just telling,
and like every time I say that, you're like, bro, that's gay as fuck, bro. That's gay. This is gay as shit, bro. But like when I say it, I'm like, I've never been more thankful to have traveled with someone, because I already knew from the get-go. I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna go with Beast. I'm gonna be with Beast the entire time, and just because of that, this trip has been like 20 times more better, because we're both like wowed the fuck out about a lot of things.
You know what it is.
I'm just very thankful. We stayed in the first 3 nights we stayed in a hostel, so we were staying in rooms with other people. Yeah. Shout out my sister. She recommended the idea in the first place, because she be backpacking.
Shout out his
But you took to it so well. You took to just adapting to every situation and just like traveling and like missing shit. And
I panicked every single time.
And then the sleep schedules and being exhausted and stuff like that. And it's just been an enjoyable time, and I'm just real thankful, man. So I want to give you your flowers for sticking with me, because like I get a lot sometimes. Sometimes But
every time we walked around, what's the thing we would say? We'd be like unlocking the map type shit.
Yeah. So like in GTA, when you play GTA,
fuck GTA, Elden Ring. When you play Elden Ring, you gotta walk around to unlock certain map or unlock those gray clouds all over shit. You like, what the fuck is that location? You fake gotta go over there. you got to do mad shit to get over there. But granted, you got to get over there. Then
you
feel me? You open your map back up.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, this shit bigger now. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
see, I don't hate myself, so I don't play those games. But I play GTA. So like when I played the campaign, like you're unlocking the dark spots of the map, and just like going around and figuring out where shit is, and like the red light district has been the absolute funniest part of my
I keep telling people that oh shit. So I got drunk earlier today.
Okay.
And I actually called my mom and told her that.
Told her about the red light district?
Yeah, I told her they just tried to sell us pussy.
Did she wild out?
It was 5 a.m, so off rip the conversation started a little bit abrupt. but she definitely talked about you.
Yeah.
She was like,
in what way though?
Ain't he a God-fearing man? She was very much like
disappointed that you.
No, not disappointed.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say disappointed, but she definitely brought you up before she scolded me. But I just got the regular, I got the regular script, like you like your father.
Yeah. You just like your father. Damn, that's trash. I'm sorry to hear that. But I mean, besides that, like I think walking around that area, we gambled. We tried our hand at gambling. Was hilarious.
I don't even think I call it gambling. I swear to God, that shit was like
that is gambling. That's if you put money into a slot machine and you do the thing and it.
No, the action of gambling is that plus receiving, if not losing. I received nothing, and I didn't even know if I fucking lost. Like, you know what I mean? I kept fucking doing it over and over. I got fucking jackpot. But
that's what gambling is. Like, when people do the lottery, like, do you really think you're about to win the lottery?
I don't know how people are addicted to that
there's
shit.
People back at home that wake up in the morning like, I feel lucky today. Walk to the store. Walk to their local bodega or the deli and get a lottery ticket. Up and you felt lucky, scratch that shit to get $3.
If you've ever woken up and
gambling
and you felt lucky, like I don't even know what to say. That shit gets me so angry out of jealousy. Like, fuck you. Like, you woke up and felt lucky. That's gnarly. That's like
I don't. That's why I don't gamble, because like I don't believe luck is a thing. I don't think you carry that shit with you. I think you carry God with you. But you what?
Well, I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh,
I didn't say nothing.
You said
no. When you start talking about God and shit, it gets me kind of scared. Cause
why?
I don't know, dude. That shit is like, I feel like certain things like that I don't understand. I think I said this to you before. Like, I have a very much caveman brain.
Yeah.
So like when I see things, I think I told I swear to God, I tell everybody this, bro.
You have CTE. That's the thing you jack, right? I mean, look, I wish
I could say that I jacked it more than it jacked me.
For the context, like we've had, you were like, I wonder who told me that. I was like, it was me who told you that. It was like 2 days ago. How do you not remember who told you that?
Yeah, yo, I have a bad memory, yo, and it got worse.
Is it head trauma?
I had concussions. Like I've from like 15 to now, I've had 4 concussions.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And every single time, they each got worse.
Do you have insurance back at home?
I have no insurance back home.
Okay, you need to. We're gonna work on that when we get
my coach. My coach is like, my coach told me he's a real degenerate white man. He was like, "Yo, I haven't had insurance for 40 years. I think I'll be alright. Yeah, if I just don't die, if I don't like."
Does he get his teeth cleaned at all? Or like that's important, or like
that is super important.
A yearly physical is super important.
I would hope that he gets his teeth cleaned.
And like
I can't. Yo, bro, we're wilding. Actually, he's gonna fuck me up if he sees
That's
it.
Fine. He's gonna watch it anyway.
He gets his teeth cleaned. I know he does, bro.
Okay, I was just curious. I was just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a funny ass episode. This is already a funny ass episode.
You're fucking these two fucking laughing at shit, but we're not gonna.
We're gonna say we have Nico and we have Bella in the room as well.
Yeah, they're not on the camera.
You don't see them. They're off camera, but they're just sitting on the side.
At some point, you'll hear them.
They wanted to sit in the room and just
They had no choice.
They had no choice.
But anyways, yeah, man, it's been a great journey. Wait, what were we talking about?
We were talking about. We don't have to go back to that topic. We can
I
move
have fucking horrible memory. That was actually crazy.
It's okay.
That was a sample.
Yeah, you came.
What were we actually talking about?
You guys did come in, hit him.
CTE
And your
concussions.
Your coach and dentist.
I think my first ever concussion I got was when I tried to box one time.
Okay.
And that shit hard as fuck. So when I went in to try to box, I fake boxed against this Haitian kid. Like,
he was filthy.
Like
he had fucking hands.
I heard his story from, and mind you, he was the bottom of the barrel. I heard, but he was like 12 and I was like 11, and I heard his story off rip. He came from this country, but like adoption, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, broken.
My boy had
broken person.
Bro, what? My boy had the Air Jordans, Air Jordan shorts on. It was fake, obviously, because the jump man on them was wild, crazy. And his Adidas shoes was the boxing shoes. So I had full gear.
Yeah.
Like my mom's went to Dick's. Ayo, but you feel me? She got what she got, and I was kidding.
Yeah.
I think the first time they let me into sparring, it was 2 months when I was training. Boom, bam, boom. Yeah, that nigga fucked me up, bro. He fully traumatized me from that sport.
Yeah.
I fully was like, yo, this is not real. Like he fake fucked me up. So while doing that, he had the nerve to watch the TV. And I remember
he watched the TV while he was
fighting. I remember
you?
I was in the corner and I was 11'd up like this. While he was watching the TV, he looked at it for like 2 seconds. I remember he looked at it like, showboat shit. And I remember he looked at it, and I remember when he looked at it, I was like, this is my chance. But that was foolish. So when he hit me, that was the first time I ever got knocked out. That was my first time I ever got knocked out. I seized that time.
Okay.
So seizing is a bad thing. So when you seize, that's the fucked up shit that happened to you. Because if you get knocked out and you don't seize, you kind of Gucci. But if you seize, that's brain trauma forever. My second time I got knocked out was when I was 16. And I wanted to shoot it with my coach. Cause I was talking how, when you 16 and shit. So me and him was shooting it for maybe one round. I remember with that one round we tried to gunfight. And I had him in the corner. I'm thinking shit lit. So I'm throwing. He throwing. Bro, he hit me with some shit. And I caught myself. I didn't seize this time. I caught myself. And they was like, you're done. And I was like, what you mean I'm done? And they was looking at me, bro. That shit, like, if you watch the TV right now and you just unplugged it and plugged it back in and the same shit happened, and you really just don't even know that you just missed some shit for real. It's just like, oh shit.
So you're talking to someone that's never been knocked out, not once a day in their life. I've been
knocked out. Oh,
we gotta fix this.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're gonna pause real quick.
All right, let's get to the real bullshit now.
Sorry about that, guys.
Now we gotta remember.
Yeah, we gotta go back to remembering.
I'm not remembering fuck nothing.
Yeah, no, we don't have to continue on that point. You're talking to someone that hasn't been knocked out ever.
Oh, see, you do have good memory.
Yeah, no, I'm not broken. But you're good. No, I've been choked out. Of course, that was the first time I ever tried jiu-jitsu, where I started training and I didn't know to tap, so I didn't tap, and then I fell asleep.
I'm jacking that's.
Okay.
I'm jacking that's more.
It's not like brain damage. The oxygen isn't getting to your head.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm not even about to act like you probably know more than me. I'm not even like I feel like there's a misconception when you do something for a long time that you're supposed to know the ins and the ins and outs of like every situation, every idea. Like you're just supposed to know it all. Like I've been doing this so long to the point where like you know more in terms of the anatomy part and what it does to you and shit. Like I didn't even know that.
You're just into it because it's the fact of the struggle or the suffering.
Yeah. Okay. See, I'm gonna even use that now to even explain that.
That's the caveman shit.
I don't know, bro. I feel like you definitely spending time because we've been on this little journey together. Whatever it is, it's not over yet, but winding down to the last few hours or what the case may be. But like definitely in terms of articulation and certain and the aspects that matter in life, you explain them well to
a T.
If you want to say that,
yeah,
I'll take that too.
I'll
do that too. Not maybe
I'd like
a T, less than a T. I'm not about to give you any fucking more credit than I fucking already have. Like,
I mean, I like to think I'm well versed, so like I could. The reason I
say that you're well adjusted.
The reason, okay,
you're well adjusted, definitely well adjusted.
But what does that mean?
You're not a fucking screwball.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not like.
That's the only fucking way to say it. Like.
But yeah, just I like to keep a good head over my shoulders. I like to be mindful of everything. I like to, I try to be not have it all together, but like because nobody has it all together. I think everyone's broken, but I definitely could get across a point, and that's what the reason I do this, and like to get to know people, get to know the ins and outs of other people. You know?
I mean, me too. Feel me? But I'd rather like I get called to the front line. You know what I mean? Like I like to think that any situation that, especially the ones I put myself into, I like to think that I'm on the front line for this because it always comes with a benefit that will help me in means of survival, not in means of just like satisfying an urge and what I mean by that is I'm not putting myself on the line or hitting a lick for bread to go cop sprayed. You feel me? I'm not putting myself in the line to go hit to like what else? What else do you damn niggas be doing? I'm not putting myself.
You see it more than I do. I'm not a New Yorkian. I'm a New Jerseyan. But I be in the city. But I see some of it. But you see a lot more day room shit. I like
to say that you would also see the same amount. It's just New York definitely. What, you hungry or something?
No, I'm good, man. Bro, you're good. You didn't have to read my stomach movement. Go ahead.
Well, fucker, it definitely taught me it definitely fast tracked. Cause I feel like the average age to really be like aware especially if you are like, you lived not a perfect life, but like you lived a life that was fake in a sense, not catered to you. That's not the right verbiage.
That isn't you in general. Like if you've lived you could tell if someone is authentic to themselves because you could lie to yourself all day. Cause I've been one of those people when I was younger to lie to myself like, this is me, this is what I want to be around, this and that's the person I am. I've found that people respect me and the right people come around me now because of who I am now, where I don't care what you think. I'm so involved with not myself and not in a selfish way because I care about people, but I love myself and I know who I am and I know what I can tolerate. That's why I'm not outside every night out here. That's why I'm not trying to chase the next wave or parties. Like I went outside yesterday. It was fun. Me and Ren hung out. You know, it was good to finally connect with bro after a little while. Yeah. And we talked. We kind of squashed a little shit, you know. And I love bro with all my life. Of course, there were some heads on the sidelines and stuff like that are just like, yo, what are we doing? There's something else. There's something more. They're always chasing more. There's constantly chasing. Yeah, like, I think, bro, you have it within yourself.
I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? That's not even to cut you off, but that's my biggest little. I think that's my biggest problem with fuck this generation, and I don't even believe it's this generation because we are just offspring of whatever niggas left behind for us scraps. You know what I mean? But in terms of I feel like this generation, and I've been sick of it too. You know, once or twice, maybe 3 or 4 times, 6, 7 times. You know what I mean? But every single time I was aware in the action that I was fucking up. But I think that a lot of people, or the constant thought of just like there's always something better. You know what I mean? Like niggas is always chasing something better, and ambition is a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? Like ambition has always been the root and the cause of most demise. Most people's demise.
Well, the reason this is called Kill Your Ego because I feel like the ego is the thing that destroys people, because the ego is going to stop you from changing and growing and moving into what you're supposed to be and evolve into what you're supposed to be. And like that's why I simply, because there's too many heads that are just trying to ride on this high horse, and they don't want to have conversations, and they don't want to talk to people, and they want to go outside but they don't want to talk to people, and they want to be antisocial and want to be mysterious, and I just hate that shit. I love talking to people. I love being human. I love engaging. But when people see me, they're either hugging me, dabbing me up, showing me some love, and that's not me being egotistical. It's more because I don't have any negative cadence to my character.
And that's perfectly fine, bro. And like I like to think, I love that you think that. I'm drunk, but I like that you think that. You know what I mean? And that's you know that's good and dandy. But I still believe, like, even though, god damn, I'm fucked up. But contrary to like that thought, to what I just said and how you like, you know, added a piece onto that.
Yeah.
I still believe ego, like this is the other fucking problem, bro. Like that is the other thing. Like there needs to be a constant equilibrium and balance to life. So be fucking human. So there needs to be an ego. That is the only way. Like if your ego dies and you completely smash it to pieces.
Yeah.
There goes that bravado that maybe the 1% you needed to really unlock yourself. There goes that confidence at that 1% level that you probably needed. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying have 100% of it.
Yeah.
Have 1,000%. Like, I'm just saying there needs to be definitely a certain balance.
I feel like that's a different thing, though. I feel like that is confidence. That thing that makes up for the ego is confidence. You could have confidence within yourself. You could know who you are. I don't know what hubris is.
Exactly. Hubris when people are like, you ever heard that saying, like, your hubris will be the death of you, or hubris kills more than anything else? Like, hubris is when ego turns, because ego in itself is just a neutral thing. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's neutral.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's
I like that I have an ego, but when people are like, what happened?
No.
But when people are like, damn, bro, like, you're super confident, or not even fucking that, because that even comes as a positive connotation.
Thank
you. But like, when people are like, you have a lot of hubris. Hubris is like arrogant. Like, arrogance is the word I was looking for. I'm fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
But like, again, arrogance is the word that I'm just like, there's confidence and there's arrogance. Both I feel like are just negative connotations in itself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to be too much of one or the other.
I don't see myself better than anyone else. What I do see is the difference in between people, and like, I may have to think about this and like diverge into this a little bit. The difference in people is like, you know who you are, you have a sense of self. We talk a lot in a lot of episodes, like with Six's episode and just previous people. The sense of self is so strong. You to live in New York, your sense of self has to be extreme. He brought weed to Japan. Anyway, your sense of self has to be so strong.
Yeah.
To be able to not be aimless.
Yeah.
Because you could be aimless. You know people that are aimless, constantly aimless. They wake up every day and they have no goals or ambitions or anything that's not driving them to the next level. There are aimless people out in the world, and with New York, you could get lost in someone else's path. Someone else's, someone could be going this way, and you see their path, and you're like, oh, I want to be on that path, and you join their path. That's not you. There's another path made for you. What it is I see the difference between people that know that they're gonna carve their own path, that they have their own ambitions, that they have confidence in themselves, and they love themselves enough to know that they have confidence. The ego will continue to keep you where you are. You will stay stagnant. There is a lot of artists, and I've seen it happen, and I'm not going to list names because I've been around for quite a bit. I've seen artists fall off specifically for the fact that they couldn't destroy their ego. They couldn't get off of this high horse, and it is, and I'm not trying to, this is not me preaching or nothing like that. Just don't take it like that.
No.
It's more simply,
well, you do that though, but no.
It's more simply that it's not something you should hold on to, because we're changing every day. You are not the same person that you were a month ago. You are not the same person you were 2 months ago. You're not the same person you were a year ago. And it is because you've allowed yourself to not stay stagnant in who you are and not hold this ego of who you are. Like, heads could have all this shit. Heads could have 10,000 followers, 100,000 followers, 1 million followers on Instagram, millions of followers and millions of views on the gram and shit like that, and still be shitty human beings. That does not determine how good of a human being, your heart, your soul. That doesn't determine any of that. And that ego is gonna be the death of you. That ego will be the death of you.
There's like I said, the image you not like I said, but definitely the image you uphold. The image you uphold, and like you said, things, you're changing, I'm changing, things are changing every day. So people's perspectives start to widen because of social media and them and seeing so many things a day, whatever the case may be. And like I do sort of disagree sometimes, because I feel like with that whole like Instagram is not you, because like, and I'll say to myself, I'm not gonna, and again, like, I'm not gonna say I have just the right amount of ego to be confidently, what's the opposite of confident, you think? Shy? Reserved?
I would say that's not reserved. Reserved is a good word.
I definitely think I'm more confidently reserved enough to like disclose that as like my Instagram, how it looks, what I post, what I say, it's all batshit crazy shit.
Yes.
And there's no rhyme, there's no aesthetic to it.
That's your master of the world.
You know what I mean? And I uphold that. And everyone should have. I forgot who's fucking said it, bro. I'm like, but there definitely needs like. I feel like again, there needs to be a balance. People need to just be human beings. I feel like people think too much about every step they take to be good or bad. Like again, nice people aren't good people. That's my perspective. You know what I mean? But again, everyone needs a certain balance in their life to just be a human being that goes through the motions. Feel. Don't be a fucking psychopath. You know what I mean? A lot of people throw this word sociopath, and I like at this point I deem all those words as internet words. But don't be a fucking psychopath. Psychopath is universal. Don't just do shit and not have fucking emotions. Like that's the biggest fucking one. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Have empathy. You know what I mean? Have empathy. Make mistakes. As stupid as it sounds, and as like counterintuitive as it might seem to how fast people's lives are nowadays. Everyone's trying to make money fast, trying to get rich fast,
trying to do shit, trying to flex on people, trying to do XYZ. I mean, people have individual goals, but with those goals, like people reach those goals, and then just like as human beings, we just reach goals and then we move the goalpost somewhere else to another goal. It's if the goals are worth it in the first place. If they're material things you're going after,
if they're worth it and they don't fucking like destroy people's lives or
like this was a goal to come to Japan. Was a goal.
Didn't destroy anyone's life. I guess not. You know what I mean? Like I don't fucking know who died for the money I made, but you know what I mean. What the fuck does that sound like I do?
I was thinking you were referring to army people who died for the money.
Oh
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But
people in the military.
But yeah, no, definitely move the goalposts every now and then. But at the same, like I just advertise humanity so much because like I feel like people
we're forgetting that little like I feel like right now is the most divided people I've ever been, and that's okay. Like it happens. There's been times where people have been divided and more divided, but I think right now more than ever, I think we need more conversation. I think we need more discourse. I think we need more talking.
No, I think we need actually less discourse, and I think we need actually
but like
this much more less talking
in this way.
Oh.
In this environment where it's simple conversation. Like there's always some type of common ground, and people just choose not to find that. People choose to live in their own bubble or their own reality of things. And I think everyone's exactly where they should be.
I believe that sometimes there is no common ground.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't save people. There's some people are just way too far.
Sometimes you have to save people from themselves though. And sometimes you have to take that responsibility into your own hands. You can save people, but from themselves.
Give me some examples of times you've saved someone from themselves.
Where I felt like I was doing it, or
when you were actually intuitively like trying to save someone from themselves, either intuitively or consciously or unconsciously trying to save someone from themselves. You could think about it. It's okay. It doesn't have to be.
No, because I'm actually trying to figure out how to word it.
Because like I don't take on the responsibility of there's reasons I haven't been hold on before you finish that there's reasons I've been in relationships and then I've dubbed the relationship because I'm not babysitting you, like that's why I prefer someone that is like, this is just the relationship as far as relationships, like either a friendship and stuff like that. Like I'm not your father, I'm not your mother, I'm not your grandfather, I'm not your uncle, I'm not your superior. I have there should be no reason why I have to baby you through life or like try to explain to you something. I already could tell off of like I'd say this all the time. I could have 60 seconds of conversation with someone and I already know where your head is at. Because if you're like, just in general with people maybe on this trip, people maybe back at home, people in general, like 60 seconds of a conversation, I'll find out exactly who you are. And like, it's either going to be one way or another. The reason we gelled because we met and it was immediately like, oh, what's up? Like it was cool. It was very cordial. It was very calm. And then, I'm happy it's developed into this relationship where we're, what I'm saying? We're boys because like you learn there's people that you are going to connect with on a certain level. And there's people that are they're not going to connect with me. I'm not for everyone. You're not for everyone, certainly. But we for the people that love us and the people that are around us, the people that love you will be there. That was a lot. I'm sorry.
No. It was. I think I think I was confused about the question. I didn't mean like save people
from themselves.
No,
that's
like,
what you said.
Yeah, no, I know what I said. That was different though. I save them from themselves, I refer to everything you just said as saving people. Okay. Like I'm saving you, like saving you from your troubles. I'm saving you from your traumatic past has made you this way. But like, I feel like if there was a like when I mean like save you from yourself, I mean like if the purge happened, how can I make sure you die? Like I was talking about murder.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm here to save you from yourself. You obviously like you need to be like.
I don't think that's the right way to word that.
Oh no, absolutely. Like when you save people from themselves, you obviously are in the perspective now that they don't even know what problems they're causing to themselves, and you know what I mean. It stems from like true hate stems from true love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that could turn. I've had relationships where that turned very easily.
Well, that's the other thing that I was going to tap into. I also have had situations in relations and intimacy where it has gone awry, and now I'm left emotionally sour. And you know what I mean? That is just
and your heart's like closed off to other people.
So that is like I don't. Oh God, you hungry or something, nigga?
No, it's just my stomach. My stomach does that sometimes.
You was drinking today?
I haven't drank at all today. I'm cool. I ate good today.
Been fucking eating so much damn Japanese food. This shit gonna fuck up my stomach.
He hasn't tried ramen out here. The ramen here is smacking.
Been bugging me
I've
about
been
this ramen.
eating the ramen.
Yo, wait, hold on before I get fucking
lost.
CT, yeah. But fucking, but I'd like to say, and sometimes I even, as toxic as it sounds, but I do like to invite those romantic issues into my life just to make me feel like there's more to feel than the shit I put myself through to encourage some type of emotional response. And sometimes I don't even do it for emotional responses. Sometimes I do it just to see if I'm good enough, or sometimes I do it really to challenge myself. You know what I mean? Like there are some traumatic situations that I've put myself through, and sometimes I was fully fucking wearing the action, but it was just like you know that meme, like give me more fucking battles, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
God's like, bro, go the fuck to bed.
Chill out.
But yeah, no, like, you know, I've had my little romantic situations where they've sucked, and I've definitely, you know what I mean, like shit has been what it was, but I like to think that certain things like that, like man or woman, that's just human shit. And be proud of that. Like, be proud to have, like, of course, like the fucking part.
Proud to have suffering. Is that where you're?
I guess proud to feel it, sure, but be proud to like go through it. Like I hate when people hear me say some shit and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but like they don't say sorry. They should say congratulations. You got through that shit. You know what I mean? But that's just all a drop in the pond for you. You know what I mean? Like all that romance shit. Like there's things to do. Like there's people to meet. Like there's like. And I don't want to sound shallow. I feel like that's like a shallow statement.
I don't think it's shallow. I think
no, because I definitely still think about my fucking ex. I hit her up. You know what I mean? Like there's no disclosure about that. Like
I love this podcast.
That shit happens. Like, but I'm just like that happens, and you know I put down that phone, and then I look to the left and I look to the right, and it's all these immediate fucking issues that are all like
surrounding you.
So it's just like I am. There's that saying, be blessed, not stressed, or some shit like that. But
yeah,
there are some situations where I'm like being in Japan, like I'm stressed out trying to find a place. I'm stressed out trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm
trying to do that. There's different forms of stress.
Yeah, but that's great stress
to have.
Like I would never like if I was like 4 years ago, if you told me like that was a business that I would be in, like you know what I mean? Not knowing where I was gonna have a B&B in Japan, but I was in Japan, I'd literally take that opportunity and figure that fucking shit out. Like what, bro? I'm just in Japan, but I gotta figure out a place to live. All right, I'll start from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, people just take certain things for granted, and don't take it for granted, man. Your boyfriend cheated on you, dude. Fuck him. Your girlfriend cheated on you. Fuck that bitch. Like you are like, look in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna feed yourself? I know you're like it's fucked up, but like. Oh, you got ops as well? Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, what are you going to do, bro? Like,
it's over.
It's just, you know what I mean? A lot of immediate problems.
I mean, this is what I mean, I bring it up every episode, and you guys are probably going to get, by this episode, you guys are probably tired of me hearing it. But you specifically, because you live by this as well, of the pain brings about growth. And I think we go through certain things and we suffer.
Oh yeah, I'd rather be tortured into greatness.
Yeah, tortured into greatness.
Yeah, I'd rather be tortured into greatness.
And you're one of the only people that like really, besides the conversations we've ever had up until this point, you are one of the only people that kind of live by that, where that the suffering and pain of life and growing pains make you better and make you greater into greatness.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking wish I was. Sometimes I wish I would. Like, there are a lot of people who say like stoic shit like how I say it,
and don't live by it.
No, but like it goes deeper than that. Like sometimes it makes me want to cry. Sometimes and people don't just say that. People just be like, it makes me angry. I be enraged, so like I have to cry. You know what I mean? Like certain things are happening within my body that force those tears out of me. Like if you ever had I've known a handful of people who have like cried out of anger. Like there's just nothing you can do, so you really just have to release emotions, and sometimes that emotion is just like to cry, but them tears be on fire
and just letting it out.
You know what I mean? So like there are a lot of people who say yeah and do yeah, but like people forget like not being pussy, and me and my man Shiz be saying this all the time, like my son Shiz Nitty. Not being pussy is the first step. Like people forget that. Like okay, you're not pussy. Bet I am not either. I put my hands up, and you have to think about that. You know what I mean? Like, because not being pussy allows a lot of flexibility. You get to, strategically think, and you get to understand your situation, but still at the same time you stand your ground. Like, you feel me? I ain't trying to fight, blah blah blah. You can still stand your ground and say that. You feel me? You see if I press you can still stand your ground while I'm in your face and be like, I ain't trying to fight, gang. I ain't trying. You obviously are not pussy.
Yeah.
You're obviously not scared of the outcome. I'm in your shit. You feel me? But I'm ready to murder you. Like, and you still have not put yourself in a defensive position or even in an offensive position. Sorry.
You're good. Because you're in an offensive position
to even like
defend yourself.
Yeah, no, not even that. Because if you're in an offensive position, you're going for the win. You're going for the ultimate W, which is a body. But if you're not even defensive, it's like, yo, bro, like. But again, being pussy is the first step. You got to do a lot more.
Do you believe that in the time today that a lot of people are soft to the things of the world?
No, yeah, a lot of people are passive. And again, like, I'm not saying I'm not fucking degenerate. Like, that just so happens to have read a couple of fucking books once or twice. So I'm not like no fucking like intellectual or whatever the fuck that people will be like calling me, or if they call me anything. But like, I definitely do see, and there's no see. It's like, it's just as tangible as this fucking vape is in my hand. Like, I see too much passivity. And like, what's the other word where some aggressive passiveness, or like whatever the fuck that is? What's it called? Passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, like a lot of that shit going on, and that shit is just like, oh god, it makes me LOL and lol and like why do that to yourself? Like and the older you get, and the more you run away from these situations, if not blessings sometimes, because if you are that fucking like docile and fraidy cat, nigga.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you living in this world? But it will soon come to an end, and Darwinism will soon do what its thing, and the trumpets will sound, and you will
be eliminated from the flock.
Unfortunately, and that shit, yo, bro.
I mean, but there's people don't put themselves through enough voluntary suffering. No. That's why I gym every day.
Yo, bro.
That's why you train every day.
I'm niggas just gonna say that too. Like me and this nigga,
war every day.
But like I'm just saying, me and him going to front lines. We might fuck around and get clapped first tee. And everything we just said was for fucking not.
For nothing.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, you see like how I just like flipped it on you. You thought I was gonna just say like, I'm gonna survive. Me and him are fucking clapped. Like they drop a bomb on us, we're fucking dead. They come to like, but let that be an example for how much I believe in that shit that I'm saying. Like,
you stand by it.
You know what I mean? If I'm not strong. And remember, because now, like, again, this is what he's saying now, like, kill your ego, blah blah blah. I even, and versus what I was saying, where you got to be like, you got to have a balance. I'm feeling too confident, if not just regular confident. And regular confidence is already just like a sin itself. Like, like zen yourself, know you can do it, and know it's hard, and know that you may not do it.
And don't be afraid of it.
Yeah, you feel me? Still have the courage to push through that shit. You know what I mean?
Keep moving forward.
But at the same time, bro, like we could say all that shit and still like.
And still, it could be for naught. We could go and walk down the street and get hit by a car.
Oh, that shit did.
We could walk down. We could get pushed in front of a train one day. You know, don't do that. Don't push us in front. Don't push us in front of anything.
Yeah, like push who in front of what?
In front of a train.
Push who though?
Us.
Fucking push me in front of that fucking train. If you don't fucking kill me,
it's over for you.
Like I've been saying this. If you kill me, I will forgive you. If we are in a fight to the death and you kill me, I will forgive you. Like I will. You know what I mean? You got me. Like you got me. But if I do not die, like every day will be hell. I have fucking nothing. Like I don't care about money. Like Jesus Christ, Gav.
Yo, bro, I have no idea why. I had some ramen earlier. It was buzzing.
What guy shit?
Yeah, it was smack.
Fuck as I was saying, but nah, I don't give a fuck about it. I gotta say this in a public setting. Like I don't care about money. Like I swear to you,
we both do not care about money.
If I got $1 million today, Scav, my biggest stress in the world would be how do I divide $1 million against 20 people, and people would be like, oh my god, what the fuck that nigga mean? He bugging. No, bro, I really have friends, close friends, and I have my fucking family. Like how do I give them? How do I give back? You feel me? Like you feel me? How do I divide that? You feel me? And that's not 20 of some random niggas that y'all think I know on the gram. I got 4,000 followers. I got 5,000 followers. Most of them niggas is fucking enemies. No. Like all these people in this crowd, come on. If all your followers pulled up on you right now to a concert to see you perform, are you really that fucking naive to think all them niggas fuck with you? Are you fucking crazy? If all my 4,000 odd followers...
I mean, I don't know if they paid for the ticket.
Haters do a lot of fucking things and they will go as far as they can. Yo, my nigga, what happened to Malcolm X? I don't know if the niggas have to pay for a ticket or not, but they made their fucking way all the way there to go kill that nigga and hide amongst him and assassinated that nigga on stage. Like, are you shitting me? Like, how many assassinations happen when niggas just have to buy a $25 ticket for a fucking $150,000 payout? All I gotta do is boom this nigga on stage and dip. How do I make sure like what do I need to bring to make sure I did it? You know what I mean? Like those, like bro, like, why are you shitting me? I'm an all-time hater. I bought many fucking tickets to see somebody and been like, yo, this nigga's actually ass. Like I'm not like again, I will not lie. That's the other thing. Like
we have no reason to.
Yeah, I'm an actual fucking degenerate. Like, you know, like extremism. I don't fucking have a voting party. Fuck these niggas. They needed. Oh, I was about to say some other shit, but that would have got me canceled. But
yeah, that would have got this taken off.
Yeah, but definitely, bro. Like, I'm just here for the party, dude. And I'd like to feel like the more chaotic I feel like my environment is, the more it makes me have to compensate with that, with like, you know, being street smart and being physically capable to handle myself and emotionally capable. And last but not least, like to an extent, kind of astute. You know what I mean? I like to be able to also reference my things to things that have happened before my time. I like to think that I'm a history buff, a fucking tiny bit. But I like to reference a lot of things to like, that's why I always tell my homies, like, there is a plot to fucking life. And as corny and lame as that sounds, there is a plot to life.
Yeah.
If you fucking read it properly and just not assume the words, but that gut feeling, that first assumption, that second assumption is usually fucking right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's never like, and again, this is just not me being confident. This is just me being like.
Speaking from within.
Not even within. Speaking from the resume that I've been, you know what I mean? Like, especially in people aren't fucking hard to read these days. Like, they're not. Like,
easy. Like there's like people that are 1-page books.
Unfortunately.
It's just a page.
Unfortunately.
And it's just so shallow and it's all.
And you need to ask yourself that sometimes, you know what I mean? Like,
but are you as deep as you think you are?
No, absolutely. Like who am I? Like,
you know what? Okay, so while I was on this trip, I've been I was looking at some things of psychologists and stuff like that. But it was this guy talking, and he had mentioned you need to sit with yourself, like sit and look at a wall for as long as possible. No distractions, nothing. Just focus on the wall and just. Try not to force yourself to not think, but just let everything come afloat, and you will realize like your internal mind and soul is a zoo. And it scared me a little bit because, like, for me, I need things to do. When I wake up in the morning, I have to listen to music. When I wake up in the morning, I have to play a podcast. You do the same exact thing. I've seen it happen. When I wake up in the morning, I need to hear something. I need to be somewhat stimulated so that I may be able to be stimulated enough to be able to go and start the day and start doing things. When he said, look at a wall for long, I kind of thought about it. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'd be able to really do that. But when I get back home, I certainly want to try. Because you need to sometimes you just need to sit down and find out who you're dealing with as far as yourself.
We in the free world, so I wouldn't go as far as that. That fucking sounds like Rikers to me.
Sounds like Rikers to you, right?
That sounds.
Like it sounds scary to you, right?
I'll probably go to a fucking lake
and sit.
Yeah.
Okay, you could go.
I'd rather go to a lake.
I would do lake. Wall is crazy. Wall scares the shit out of me.
Wall sounds like fucking Rikers. I'm not gonna lie. But niggas still go through that shit and still come out
strong.
No.
No.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. That makes it even more crazy. He got stronger and he's still a fucking crash out. We have to kill this nigga when he dropped down. Are you fucking crazy? He got fucking stronger in there, and he was already fucking Ed. Shoot this nigga. Like, there's no, like, he can't come back to the store. But I definitely feel like I did that one time. Like, I went camping my freshman year, high school type shit, and they made us go to a lake and have like some fucking alone time. I mean, I remember that day so clearly. They gave us a little book, and they had they did half of it for us. They gave us questions to answer, like, you know, self-based questions, and after a while, like, it led you to blank pages so you could write your own, you know, little whatever the fuck. And I don't know. To be honest, I don't really believe in mental illness, and I'm diagnosed. I'm diagnosed because. I'm not gonna tell you because there's
some people that know, but some people don't. The majority of these people don't need to know. You're diagnosed.
But point is, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in mental illness. Like in order to make sure I didn't like go down fucking jail, I definitely had to do that shit. You feel me? And that did what it did. Like, whatever the fuck. I was young. I had to go in a program. I had to go in a ward and shit like that. Like, for a short time.
I don't believe people should be as medicated as they are today.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Cause
yeah.
How many of your friends you know that are just medicated?
Medicated, yeah. No, you know, like, no doctor's orders. I understand, you know, but at the same time, I definitely like. Even when I was in there and I was in there with like adults, it definitely like I honestly, I did what that practice. I kind of like, you know. Woke up every day, and I was telling somebody earlier, I woke up every day and I built I tried my hardest to remember where I left off the day before, but I built like castles in my brain, and I would start from the bridge to the moats to the, you know what I mean, the tops of the, you know, like canopy, or, you know what I mean, or whatever the fuck a castle fucking has. Brick by brick, I would build it however I would see it in my head, and that like it fake kept me together, but at the same time, I was in there with I want to genuinely fucking say actual crazy fucking people. I wasn't fucking in that fucking hospital. I was in a ward. Like, it was fucked up. It was like I'm drunk and I'm being too emotional about it, but definitely it was gnarly as shit. Now that I'm like remembering like certain situations and shit like that. But point of what I'm saying is, I feel like I didn't fucking belong there. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't feel like whatever the fuck BPD is referenced to now. Like, I definitely have had my moments though where it was like,
you see it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It came out.
No, yeah, definitely. Like, and it's like how I was talking about, be a human. You had to have a balance. Like, I could definitely see the imbalances where I was like a normal fucking person on the street. Yeah. Johnny down a block would not be fucking like ready to like they're like I like to feel anger. I love to feel sadness, bro. I love to feel happiness not on a euphoric level, but like, you know, I'm enjoying the day. Like, I had a great fucking day today, you know, listening to fucking mad hardcore shit, drinking fucking beer and Red Bulls and walking around Harajuku. Like, it was fucking a time of my life, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I really genuinely enjoyed that. But like, you know, feeling like not angry, but like murderous, you know what I mean? Like, murderous is gnarly, and then not being able to do it, fighting that shit is fucked up. You know what I mean? Those times fucking sucked.
Do you think you have a... Because, like, this sounds like more than just BPD. I'm not going to lie to you. This sounds like a kind of like a split personality.
Who fucking knows, dude? I always say that people.
We need to get you insurance when we get back home.
Oh fuck yeah! I was actually gonna do that for my job.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that together.
But I definitely like think like people who are very anxious and high intense and just like high energy. I feel like these are definitely, and especially when you really can't explain it, I feel like these are just like references to your like ancestral traits. You know what I mean? Like
you don't know either your ancestors could be warriors.
No, dude. Like I fully like to even explain my childhood, because I know we got a few minutes left, but to even explain my childhood in a few sentences, like yeah, like single mom shit for a little while till they rekindle this shit. But like, you know, my mom went through no more stress. You know, single black mom. Like, yeah, I got beat, whatever the fuck the case may have been. To even like, I'm just naming things where it could have, you know, something could have broken me in those times. Like my mom. I love like my mom. We go through it now, you know what I mean. But like back then, when we used to watch Scooby Doo, always eating popcorn chicken, and you know what I mean. Like the Scooby Doo movies, like I remember those times, and I really be like I take pride and I hold them just to my heart. But then it'd be like moments when I got older, like not even older, like soon I turned fucking 19. It was just like full on, you know what I mean. So there was really nothing in my life that really like even when I would think about it for days, there was nothing in my life that really would like out of nowhere kind of like, it was just something like, you know, like corny as it sounds, like those werewolf niggas that be seeing, they don't know they a werewolf, and they go in the moonlight for the first time when they with they shorty, like goosebumps. Like that got to be a Goosebumps episode. I swear to God, like the jock nigga, he go on the fucking 18 wolf like that or some shit. But like he see the moonlight, he like, oh shit, ain't it a nice? Oh, he start changing the shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. It was like that. So I definitely was like, not to be corny, but like, you know, like mad shit has happened, therapy, medication. But now like I fully like I don't believe in that shit. Depression is not real to me. I feel like if you it's
a choice.
It's definitely a choice.
Okay,
and so this is my perspective.
No, and that's fine. But what I say is that there's ways you can mitigate that. What I want to ask is, how would you think you would feel if you didn't have the ability to train or didn't have the ability to exercise in general? Like you weren't able to get out. Like people are anxiety ridden. I'm asking this because you had brought this up. People are anxiety ridden. Majority of people nowadays are on medication. 50% of Americans are actually obese and overweight and not war ready in general to be drafted or something like that. Dude, not saying we're going to war.
No, correct, but yeah, it's a
but
statistic.
What I would like to say is that there's ways, and in my case, I exercise every day. There's ways to mitigate the mental load that you're carrying with you. Some people do it in negative ways, and some people do it in some people just use substances and just get dumb high. They're just fried all the time, and every time you see them, they're fried. For you to be able to mitigate that feeling of what you're talking about, I feel like you use the training that you do every day to mitigate that and try to make a better headspace for yourself. Do you believe that if you didn't have that, you would be in probably a worse headspace?
I would. I don't want to talk about it too personal to me, but I want to say it for a general, so people watching really But yeah. I feel like if I didn't have because I don't want to limit getting all that shit out to just being physical with another person.
Yeah. Not even with another. It's just exercise in general. Being able to sweat it off, being able to exert energy, being able to go to war in a certain way. I go to war with weights. You go to war with people. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to do something. You have something to keep your mind kind of
focused
on sometimes life, because sometimes you need that, exercise, waking up at a certain time, taking a cold shower, drinking water, having a healthy diet. There's so many ways that we can mitigate the mental problems that we're having in the United States, but people are, like we said, pussy.
I think yeah, it's there's a lot of variables, but definitely yeah, I get punched and I punch back because people kind of just think it. I mean, at this point, it doesn't mitigate anything for me. I've kind of I'm disciplined with it now.
Okay, but what did it say? Say you shut it off. It shuts off one day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Say coaches close down his training session.
I'm.
What are you feeling like?
I feel like in those moments, I feel like in those moments I take pride in not doing the normal practices to kind of mitigate those feelings and situations. I kind of sit there with it now. At this point in my life, at 26, yes, I
sit there with your
I sit there and I try to get my my butterflies in formation. Like John Jones said, whenever he's nervous or whatever before a fight, he gets his butterflies in formation as opposed to having them fly around. I like to say I get my little, let's say, demons in formation because I need them. I need those niggas. Like I like as much as I need the Saints in me or whatever the fuck.
Because they tell you to move?
No, because they definitely give me the, like, I need enough anger to win. I can't just win. What
off of nothing. If
you
feel
ever
nothing.
seen that fucking The Yellow Jackets? What that lady say? I might botch this quote, but has there ever been a hunt that fed anyone that wasn't fucking violent? Never. Fucking never. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there needs to be again a balance. Like nobody's ever in the fucking, like, nobody has ever touched a cage and ever been like, I'm not angry. And anybody that says they're not fucking, I've been nervous every fucking time. And even before that, I've heard niggas before that have faced me and been like, oh, yeah, I'm good, coach. I'm chill. Like, you're chill, nigga? I'm about to lose my shit.
Wrong thing.
And then that's the wrong thing to feel. Like, no, on his part. I'm about to lose my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting there, I'm fucking focused. Like I'm focused. That's the thing that people like. Like, I'm using a lot of metaphors, but like, in Wanted. You ever seen Wanted?
No.
Nigga that curves the bullet?
Okay.
You never seen that movie before? What the fuck? You never seen Wanted?
No.
The movie where he curves the bullet and that's the assassination technique in the movie. Angelina Jolie, they're shooting and they know how to fucking curve the bullet, nigga. You never seen that movie before, bro?
I've never seen Wanted.
Bro, that's fucking insane, bro. Oh my god. Basically, point away, he has to focus on catching something that's, every time he misses it, it hurts him. So at some point he does a little fucking, it's again, it's a movie, so it's exaggerated. But he focuses so much on something going back and forth at whatever speed it's going by. Like that time he tried to catch the mosquito. You feel me? Doom, 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 doom. He focused on you have to focus on catching yourself, that adrenaline, that when you're in fights, when something's happening.
And using it to your advantage.
Using that to your advantage. When you're arguing with your bitch, your nigga blowing you, it's like, you getting you to that point where you catch that shit. Because then you make the best decisions, I swear to God. Whenever I be on, to refer to me, whenever I be on the mat, nigga, and I'm fully losing my shit, I'm like, because if I catch as much as I'm losing my shit, the more I lose my shit, the fucking better. Yeah, high risk, high reward. But if I catch that shit
and use it,
and I'm like, I'm holding it, and my breathing is controlled. My breathing's controlled. My hands shaking at the right amount of shake. You know what I mean? Like, every time I'm sensitive to every touch, everything is moved. Like, you know what I mean? I'm fucking that's focus, nigga. You at that fucking Super Saiyan God level. You know what I mean? Like, but those are certain things you have to like learn and achieve.
You have to train yourself to know that. You have to be disciplined enough to chase that focus and chase that feeling and use it to your advantage.
Unfortunately, yeah, you have like that, but then
not unfortunately. I think people need to do that. I think more people should do that so we could have more strong people.
But that circles back into like passivity and pussiness, and that's just, again, guys, like, take a risk, and one risk will turn to a reward if not. But again, mitigate those damages. Make sure like, you're good to yourself. Be a good person. You don't have to be a fucking nice person.
It's so crazy. I was gonna ask, like, to tell something to the people before we get out of here, but I think you're already on that path right now. So go ahead, and be a good human being.
Yeah, don't be like, nice people aren't always good people. Vet out your homies. Like, make sure they're good. Like, don't be a social butterfly. If you are, make sure you protect yourself,
because you could be an extroverted introvert.
Don't be fake. But I fully believe if you're going to be a snake, do it with a benefit. Being fake is just fucking waiting to die with no real fucking, no real body.
Type shit.
So, yeah, thank you for my boy Scott for having me out here.
Yeah, we don't, I mean, listen, this doesn't have to be an hour immediately, but.
No, I mean, but
if there's anything you want to share before, I'm gonna definitely have you on again when we're not in Japan.
Yeah, we're gonna be back in the States.
Before we go, since this is the
Japan. Hopefully, because I don't fucking know if Japan's gonna let me back, because I have fucking 6 months left on my passport. So,
yeah, they're gonna. You're just gonna get a new passport. We're gonna
fucking break my dab pin.
This is yen.
That's what yen looks like.
This is what yen looks like. It's like $6 of American money right now, which is so crazy because we've been able to really have a great time because this is down. The minimum wage here is $6.
Yeah, we've been as fucked up as it sounds, but to make it even sound more fucked up, we've been relishing off the downfall of an economy in a country that we don't live in, and they just so happen to have some cool shit here.
Amazing, phenomenal shit.
And we're just being, Americans,
taking advantage of it. But it's beautiful. I think I
don't fuck that. I'm a fucking pirate. I would have done that regardless. Yeah. I would have done that regardless.
I recommend everyone come out here and have a good time. I recommend everyone travel. I recommend people
find weed, find drugs. As soon as you get out here, the Yakuza runs them. If you don't see me again after this, I might have slipped up. Oh my God! But yeah, them niggas gonna come bring you.
We saw a Yakuza get arrested. I saw a Yakuza get arrested.
He saw a Yakuza get arrested.
So there are real things out here. Yeah, that's all we really have to share. This has been certainly interesting episode, man.
Yeah, bro, I want to go home for real.
You done?
I'm homesick as fuck.
You're homesick as fuck? Yeah, it's about that time. About a week is good. I miss my bed after a few days. I miss
Jamaican food. They have a good Jamaican food down the spot.
From here?
No, in Shibuya, which is crazy. That sentence is like...
That's a wild thing.
I would have never thought I would say that ever. You know what I mean?
Crazy. Anyway, love you, man. We're going to go have a good time tonight. Last thing here. Tomorrow, I'm going back home. You're going to stay another day, but...
Oh, fuck, yo.
Thank you, man. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all that. Thank you for letting it out. Wait. I really feel, and I was gonna tell you this after the cameras, but I really feel like that was some type of therapy that you haven't gotten for a while, that you haven't received in a little while. So to hear it in person like that, the right way, I think that was the right way to hear it.
Why the fuck are you always doing this shit?
Well, man, I'm just being thankful. Just being thankful, man. Nigga thinks it's gay. Guys, love you. Thank you so much for watching. Best podcast in the world.
Best.
Best.
Fuck yeah.